Well, guys, so we're at the precipice of the Donald Trump presidency. He's been elected. We've casted our votes. They've been counted. Trump's a thing. But this is something I talked about in a prior article or a prior video I did. Oh gosh, about a month or so ago. But this is actually a plan that's been put in place somewhere around August by Jamie Raskin is the forefront of this, but I promise you, he's not the only one that's been in charge of this whole scheme of things to come. And it's not, to me, it's not being talked about enough in mainstream or our independent content creators. The mainstream hasn't mentioned a thing about this. But I'm going to play you a video in just a second. And it's Jamie Raskin addressing a group of people in a book signing. And apparently this is kind of an elite group of people. I mean, all elite things. But anyhow, it talks about how Trump is going to be, if he gets elected, then what we're going to do is, we're going to, the 14th Amendment or Section Article 14th thing, you're going to see in a second here, doesn't play in, and our justices don't do whatever, then, because he's relying on the lawfare to be, at this point when this was talked about, the lawfare was a big thing and was hoping that it would be, that we're going to take Trump out. Anyhow, if this doesn't work and somehow or another he can overcome the whole this and that and the other, he gets voted in, then it's up to us to step in and not certify the votes. Even though there was a law that was passed in 2020 that fortified the fact that it's only ceremonial what the vice president does with electoral votes. There's no in between anymore. They tried to tell us in the beginning that, Pence didn't have the legal authority. And Pence even tried to say this, I didn't have the legal authority to do anything about this, it was set in stone, these people, they voted. I can't throw it back to the states. And then as soon as they install Biden, the next thing they pass this huge law, we're like, there's no legal anything that the vice president can do when it comes to our electoral votes. It's just ceremony. And they made it that way. They fortified that. And now they're going to say, well, then Congress has the ability to override that. In other words, we're Congress. We can just do it illegal now. Anyways, let me play the video. Watch this. It's very, very alarming. Check it out.
What can be put into the Constitution can slip away from you very quickly. And the greatest example going on right now before our very eyes is Section 3 of the 14th Amendment, which they're just disappearing with a magic wand, as if it doesn't exist, even though it could not be clearer what it's stating. And so, they want to kick it to Congress. So it's going to be up to us on January 6, 2025, to tell the rampaging Trump mobs that he's disqualified. And then we need bodyguards for everybody in Civil War conditions, all because the 9 justices, not all of them, but these justices who have not many cases to look at every year, not that much work to do, a huge staff, great protection, simply do not want to do their job and interpret what the great 14th Amendment means.
And you can see there, close to the end, he says the thing where, we'll even have bodyguards and it'll be Civil War conditions and pretty much martial law, all this stuff. They want this to be a thing. They want to stoke some kind of kinetic thing with conservatives. They want to see us get really angry, like Klaus Schwab said before he stepped down from the World Economic Forum, an angrier world. So, anyways, trying to get this out as much as I can. You need to call, like the great one says, call the White House and tell them we know what you're going to do. From, Alex Jones from Info. Call the White House and tell them that we know that you're going to do this. And maybe that'll, just because of the fact that they know they can't lie to us, it makes it really hard for them to pull this off. But show this to your friends. Show that little segment right there. Explain to them what the Democrats are trying to do with this peaceful transition of power. They always complained about, Trump left the White House immediately. When it was time to go, he was out. But his time in there, he fought very hard to try to expose what happened in 2020 with some kind of crazy things that happened in our election at that time. And everybody says he didn't leave. He wasn't supposed to leave yet. When the day was says you're right, Trump said, he backed the truck up, loaded the furniture up, got gone. Anyways, thank you for watching. And it's like I say, share this out. Have a wonderful rest of the day. I'm out. And you can see there, close to the end, he says the thing where, we'll even have body